Well, hello, and welcome to the first episode of my Sunday morning studio chats. I'm Angie Knowles, a mixed media textile artist, and I just love Sunday mornings. I love to get up, grab a cup of fresh hot coffee, and watch the morning come in. I thought it would be a good idea to invite you to share my Sunday mornings with me, and we just chat. Now, I'm sure most of the chats will be textile related, but there may be a few other things that sneak in here and there. In this first episode, I want to share a little about myself and my hopes and dreams for the channel. I was first introduced to textile-related crafts when I was 9 years old and I learned to sew. But over the years, I've explored many other different textile-related crafts to include knitting and crocheting, hand and machine embroidery, machine knitting, and I've sewn for myself, for our daughter, and for our home. And for over 13 years, I owned a custom slipcover business. In 2008, I discovered a group called the Tampa Bay Surface Design Guild, and boy, did that open up a whole new world for me. In the guild, I've learned how to do so many things, to include screen printing on fabric, stenciling and marbling on fabric and paper, dyeing with fabric dye, with indigo, and with rust, and too many things to list here. My favorite thing I've learned is dyeing fabric with rust. Now, I know that sounds crazy, right? Because when I first heard of it, I thought it was absolutely crazy. I mean, who would want to put rust on something on purpose? We don't like rust on our cars. We don't like it on our tools. Here in Florida, we don't like the rust stains on the bottom of our house from the well water. But when I saw the fabric, well, I became one of those people who would put rust on things on purpose because it was just absolutely beautiful. Another one of my passions is teaching and sharing what I know. I love to teach, and so many people have taught what they know and they shared it with me that I want to continue this and continue this circle of knowledge and pass what I know on to someone else. I've taught locally here in my studio and for other local guilds, but in 2019 I had my first chance to teach at a big venue, John C. Campbell Folk School in Murphy, Georgia. And in 2020, I was scheduled to teach at Touchstone Center for the Arts in Farmington, Pennsylvania, but of course, we all know COVID didn't allow that to happen. Now, I am scheduled to teach at both venues in 2021, so let's hope that COVID is a little bit more under control and these events won't get canceled. And sharing my knowledge is one of the goals that I have here on this channel. It will most likely be in the form of tutorials, maybe some quick projects, and eventually I like to offer online classes and workshops. Well, I want to keep this first episode short and sweet, so I'm going to wrap it up here. But if you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you don't miss any new episodes I upload. Now, before you go, I'd like to know, what are your passions? Are you a painter? Are you a sculptor? Do you do textiles like I do? Leave us a comment down below and let us know what your passions are. Well, I hope to see you back here for the next episode. But until then, keep learning, keep sharing, and keep inspiring others to do the same. And I'd like to finish off by wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye now.